Hey everyone, welcome back to another Hump Day with theREP with your local content creator here at theREP Productions. Today, I'm really excited to be bringing you the final product of our studio remodel and our studio tour. We've spent the past couple of weeks going through it, making sure everything was what we wanted and how we wanted it to be. If you haven't seen our initial video, go check it out on our YouTube channel. We documented kind of how we started. It was a lot of very budget options dealing with the space that we were in, and now we finally are able to get exactly what we wanted and what we've been wanting for a long time. So go check that out. If you want to see the progress pics, they're on our Instagram page from the past couple of weeks. We kind of documented and showed you the process going through. So let's get into it. We want to start off here in the studio space. We worked really hard to make this space as easy as possible for me behind the scenes to run things as smoothly as possible. With how we set up the soundboard, the dual monitors, everything is positioned for a reason to make it so if I need to adjust microphones on the fly, it's very easy for me as I'm still looking at them, making sure everything's good that way. I can just come over here, crank it up or down as needed. It just makes life a lot easier and a lot more smooth, which makes the experience for you watching a lot more smooth as well. Because if I'm having to roll around in this chair a lot, chairs creak, things happen, any type of background noise can create issues for audio. Because in the studio we use condenser microphones, and those a lot of times will pick up a lot more ambient sounds than even a dynamic microphone, but they give a nice crisp clear sound, and that's why we wanted to use them. We really worked to position everything within the wireless microphones, the amplifier and stuff. Everything is right next to each other, so all the cords and stuff are run very easily and things like that. And that's where I am going to toot my own horn just a little bit. The cable management, I worked very, very hard to make it look so it doesn't look like an absolute rat's nest. Because if you think about it, we have, off the top of my head, I actually don't know, but we probably have 20 something cords running between all of the different equipment, monitors, keyboards, everything, all in this one area. That's a lot. So I worked very hard to get that there, and everything just works great. I've enjoyed using the past few days. Just makes everything very smooth, and I think it's great. All right, and that brings us to our next part, the camera setup and how we've done a lot of this thing. For again, everything is about ease of use and smoothly making adjustments and things like that. We set up the camera right on the edge of the desk so I can get up if I need to make a quick adjustment, and I can still see the viewfinder from where I'm sitting. And whenever I'm making an adjustment on the camera, I can still see how it looks within our recording and streaming software, which makes it very easy for me to make quick adjustments and everything, and it's very, very smooth. Everything again is about ease of use, plus where this is positioned, it gives us a lot easier way to run all the cabling with power, the capture, everything runs very easily right around the computer over there. Makes everything very smooth. Again, on the top of this camera, we have our teleprompter. So for a lot of our scripting and things like that, makes it very easy for the talent to read straight off this. We use a program called PromptSmart. It's really easy. We can edit things right on the computer, and it sends it directly to our prompter here. So the talent, everything is very smooth. They're still looking at the audience when they're talking. You probably wouldn't know that it's happening even whenever it is happening. I don't know, maybe you can see through it. I don't know, it's possible. But it makes it very natural, very smooth. Everything is great that way. We enjoy using this a lot. And then it brings us down to our TV over there. We use that a lot if we're doing video call-ins or anything like that, and we're talking to someone. Now you can see them super easily with our recording software and how we're bringing them in for you to be able to see, but it makes it really hard for the talent to see someone that's not actually here. So we actually display them on the TV just through an HDMI, and our recording software actually allows us to send an input directly into the TV, and then it just displays right to them. So it keeps the conversations very natural, very flowing that way. So that's our camera and our prompter and everything set up. We really like it a lot. It's a lot better than how we've had it previously set up, and we really enjoy it. All right, to finish up here, you're actually seeing me from the angle that I'm usually sitting at, and I'm sitting where Brian is usually at. So we wanted to give you a nice look at what we did from a nice viewing angle here. And And a lot of what we do at Red Earth Productions, we use virtual studios and virtual sets. In a lot of the videos that you've seen with Brian and Megan, with Brian and Dr. Crumball, all of those are virtual sets that we use with green screen backdrops. And so we really wanted to paint this inset green because it gives a much smoother application of the green screen, which allows us to then create a better and smoother application within the virtual studio itself as well. Along with that, this actually gave us the ability to light the entire backdrop a lot better because we were able to mount lights on the ceiling along with 2 up there, and then we did a total of 6 back here, which gives a very smooth application of light on the backdrop as well, and those act as fill lights for the talent to give a nice lighting along with our key lights that we still use on either side of our talent and guests. So everything in here just gives a much smoother application for the virtual studio and virtual studio sets that we use within our recording software. Along with that, it also gave us the ability to mount sound panels on either side of the wall here. We're actually going to look to mount a few more just to create still a better scenario of sound for the microphones. Like I said, we use condenser mics, so we want to try and create the best sound possible within this space, because in a space like this, at times you can get a lot of reverb and things like that. So just to create the best possible sound that we can with the equipment and area that we're using right now. Also, the best thing that we did. Now, I don't know if Brian disagrees with me or not. I know he enjoys it, but I'm usually the one that had to do it previously. So my favorite thing is we had an electrician actually mount a light switch over here that controls all of the lights on the ceiling. In our old setup previously, I had to crawl under our desk to plug in and unplug all of the lights that we had for our green screen.
I didn't have to do it.
So that's super exciting for me that I don't have to do that anymore, and I enjoy that thoroughly. Again, everything that we're doing right now is to really create the best possible experience, not only for ourselves, but for our viewers and the people that we're putting out content for, along with the clients that we have on our brand marketing side. Everything just creates a much better experience. Now, if you enjoy our content, please make sure, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know every time we post. And if you have anything specifically that you want to see us put out, let us know in the comments below. So until next time, everyone have a great day in the Lord, and we'll see you.